Alright, should be live here on YouTube. Sorry about the late start, guys. Internet was down, so I had to try and improvise on the fly, and then I saw that we were under a lightning delay, so I took a little extra time to try and work on some stuff. So, yeah, we're 7 laps in, currently under a lightning delay. Ty Gibbs, Allmendinger, 1-2. I'm hoping that they can stay 1-2, but yeah. Alright. Man. Just trying to settle in for the live stream though. Man. Didn't think to grab water. So I might need to go run and grab that real quick. Before everybody kind of starts hopping in here, but I will be right back, guys. I just need to go grab water. Because it'll be a long race if we're gonna actually get this whole thing in. I'm not sure because it's getting late and they don't have lights, but yeah, we'll see. I'll be right back. here we go. We're here for the Xfinity race. Sorry about the delay, guys. Once again, I'm just getting back. I got my water, and we're ready to roll. Alright, here we go. Oh yeah, I didn't post on Facebook, but oh well. Guess we aren't going to do a Facebook post today, because actually, I can try and work on one while we're finishing this one, but yeah, I don't know how much of the race they're actually going to get in, because it's already getting dark, although the sun coming out makes it look a lot brighter. But I mean, it's already 6:30 and they don't have lights. Alright, so here we go. Welcome everybody to the NASCAR Xfinity Series. We are here. Alright. It's you. Hopefully you guys are excited for this one. I know I am. And so they're going to another commercial break. Are you kidding me? So we're just waiting on NASCAR to get back green because they were under a lightning delay. We were delayed due to internet not working, so I couldn't go live because I was waiting for the internet to come back on. I had to restart my router like 6 times. But internet's up. We're ready to go. Oh, and apparently it's my pick in the football league. Let's see what I got for a pick. Welcome everybody to LiveStream. Hopefully you guys are excited. I know I am. Alright, let's see. Ooh, I got back-to-back picks. So, I probably should take a tight end with one of my picks, but I got the time to wait for it. Because I got 2 picks in a row here. I'm going to take Odell. Odell and Kincaid is going to be my 1-2 picks. There we go. Yeah, Odell, Beckham Jr., and Dalton Kincaid. Oh, I got a couple other picks to make. Probably should make a QB pick here. Russell Wilson. Hopefully he's back to form. Alright, so yeah, just making quick picks for fantasy football. And let's see, what do I got for this league? I've got Hawkinson. I should probably go wide receiver with this pick. JSN, Jackson Smith and Jigba. There we go. Alright, there we go. Got my picks in. And we are getting ready. Oh yeah, let me take a quick look at my gotta take a look at my picks for this race too. Right, let's see. Pick them. So Allmendinger second or better. So Sheldon Creed is 7th or better. Austin Hill 8th or worse. Ty Gibbs top 4, and then Chastain finishing 8th or worse. So those are the picks that I made. We're hoping that those can all work well, but let's get that back up there and get ready to go. So they were uncovering the cars. We're just waiting here. Sorry about the delay again. I just feel bad for you guys because I hate it when I schedule a live stream and then I'm an hour late. Alright, here we go. So, nice to see AJ Allmendinger and Ty Gibbs both in the Xfinity Series race. And someone let AJ know this is the proper time to run an Xfinity Series race. You run the Xfinity Series race when you can't, when you're overlapped with the Cup Series. Alright. Don't have time to fully type out a creative post for whatchamacallit for this, but so in case you guys don't know, for the most part, I end up when I need to make a Facebook post, I just use ChatGPT to spit out a decent looking ad or a decent post. So I will say the one problem it has is that it doesn't do getting length quite right. Right now, just gotta change up a few of the words here because they don't all fit. Alright, here we go. And then just gotta type in real quick on YouTube. And link. Gotta get the link here. Yeah, this is the stuff you guys usually don't see because I am usually doing all this well before I go live. So here we go. Hopefully you guys are Alright, my computer is definitely slowing down right now. Getting ready to watch the finals to the Pokemon World Championships later tonight. And here we go. They're getting ready to fire the engines. Yeah, woohoo! Man, it feels weird that the race is only just now getting ready to go. Alright, let's see. Boom. Share it to a group. That group lets me share literally anything I need. And share it to my public page. Alright, and we are ready to go. Here we go. So yeah, right now I'm just I've got my main TV up, playing some Pokemon while I was waiting out the rain delay. Because I thought I was looking at the unofficial rain delay clock, and it was showing a lot more time left on the before we were gonna go back racing. And by the time I got everything set up, it said 0 minutes left. So it's like, okay, well, I guess we're just talking. So. But yeah, I'm just running around doing some Pokemon stuff while I'm waiting. But yeah, hopefully they should be firing the engines when they come back from this next commercial break. So hopefully this commercial break isn't too long, because yeah, it's been a minute and we need to get this thing going if we want this thing to end at a reasonable time. And I need a... Oh, boy, Austin Hill's running well. I just looked over and saw he was in 5th place. I need him to drop 3 spots on this restart before we call this thing. Not sure who else needs to... I need Chastain to stay where he is. And I need Creed to move up, which, if Hill drops back, I'm expecting, hopefully, Creed will pass him. So, yeah, I didn't get to watch much of the race either due to the internet being out, but... Alright, Jeb Burton and somebody making contact. Ty Gibbs and Allmendinger crossing each other over here. And then we got the yellow flag for Lightning. And the Lightning stopped us 7 laps in. So we've completed, I believe we've officially completed 7 laps. But, yeah. So, if that's caught you guys up on what we've all missed, because we all missed it, I think. But, yeah, so hopefully we can get this thing back going. But, yeah, so NASCAR in Yokohama, Japan tonight for their... which is one thing I love about the fact that we're racing a track that doesn't have lights. It means we're not going to go too late. I should get to actually watch the finals. But, yeah, I haven't actually gotten to rewatch the rest of day 2 yet today because I've been busy. But, yeah, we're ready to go racing once we can get this thing going. Rage Fist. Let's go ahead and launch that. It should be a one-hit KO. And the cars are rolling! The cars are rolling! Yeah, woohoo! The red flag is lifted. Yellow flag comes back out again, and it's... Oh, hey, Kamui Kobayashi! I'm going to say he's racing in the Cup race tomorrow for 2311, so certainly part of the absolutely star-studded lineup for tomorrow's Cup race. And, yeah, we're going to work on a couple things, hopefully, for tomorrow, but I don't know how much my computer's going to let me because CPU usage is important. This thing doesn't have enough. But, yeah, so between him, Shane Van Gisbergen, Brody Kostecki, and then you've got Mike Rockenfeller, Andy Lally. I mean, it is a deep field of competitors this weekend for the NASCAR Cup Series. The NASCAR Xfinity Series, I'm kind of surprised, is strangely light on competition. I mean, honestly, SVG should have gone for the triple to try and win all 3 races on the weekend. Or at the very least, try and run the triple. He probably wasn't going to win last night's truck race, and ultimately he didn't. And he ended up falling off the lead lap right at the end, which, I mean, that was unfortunate, but it happens. So, here we go. Hit the like button, by the way, guys, if you guys are excited for cars rolling on track. But, yeah. Yeah, I got everything up just in case we were going to be stuck under a rain delay for much longer. And according to Cole Custer, who's been the weatherman today, calling the fact that it was going to apparently rain later today. So, yeah. But standing water on the yard of bricks there. Alright, here we go. Just grabbing the some items. Probably only doing about 1 or 2 more item runs here. But yeah, so let me know who you guys... Actually, while we're... since we're about halfway through stage 1, I should probably get a poll up here. Who wins stage 1? And we actually have a tough question for once, because who wins stage 1? Ty Gibbs or AJ Allmendinger? Or somebody else, which I am going to put a third driver's name up. Which is unfortunate because Allmendinger. Alright, welcome everybody to LiveStream. Hopefully you guys are excited. I know I am. Again, sorry about the delayed start. We had technical difficulties with the internet. Cold custard and other. All right, there we go. All right, here we go. Alright, here we go. So we're getting ready to go racing, which means I want to switch over my TV's input real quick. Alright, here we go. We're back down here. Alright, looks like it's 50-50. I'm assuming that's Ty Gibbs and Allmendinger that we're 50-50 on. Yep, 50-50. Allmendinger and Ty Gibbs. Alright. That is soaked, and oh boy, it is getting dark. This is not going to be good if we only get one, if we're going to try and get this thing to the finish. Alright. Welcome to everybody that's tuned in for this one. Hopefully you guys are excited. I know I am. We got ourselves the poll up. Hopefully you guys are ready for this one. We're gonna be going back racing. I just don't know how far we're gonna get. Let's say that darkness is chasing here. But yeah, real quick, just before we get going, I wanted to mention I am gonna be doing some kind of just quick fire shorts challenges. Figure it's a good idea for shorts content to just try and do some stuff. So I've got an idea for one or two of them, but if you guys have any suggestions for short little like 1 minute guessing game kind of challenges that I can do without a second person, of course let me know, because I would love to hear you guys' suggestions. Try and include some of them potentially, but yeah. But for right now, I've got a few ideas. But yeah, only one that I know I'm for sure going to be doing. But yeah, so it should be a fun one. So yeah, just really quick wanted to mention that. Got also a little bit of chocolate milk here as we get ready. There we go, got ourselves some chocolate milk for the restart. As I say, milk at Indy. Name a better combo. Literally, name a better combo in racing. Milk in Indianapolis. So we got, looks like Ty Gibbs starting to pull ahead in terms of the vote as to who we think's gonna win stage number 1 here. Now, granted, we are nowhere near far enough along, and if this race does get rain shortened, it won't be shortened tonight. It'll probably be shortened due to it'll be postponed the remainder of it to tomorrow morning, probably. Which, depending on how much I have to postpone to tomorrow, could be good, because it might make it that I can make it actually in time for the entire truck series. Or not entire truck series, for the entire Cup Series race, because Cup Series is going to be a little tough to make home for, because it's a 2:30 start time and I get out of work at 2. But yeah. Alright, here we go. Alright. Ty Gibbs, Allmendinger, Custer, just kind of looking down the field. I heard them talking, by the way, on pre-race that Daniel Hamrick, it's surprising that he hasn't won yet. He's won one race in his NASCAR Cups or NASCAR Xfinity Series career. It shouldn't be too surprising that he's still winless. This is what he does. He will run inside the top 10 every single race, but he will only win once in a very rare circumstances, like once every 100 blue moons. But here we go. AJ Allmendinger putting dry tires back on. What a nut! Are you kidding me? AJ Allmendinger just put slick tires back on. Now, it is going to cost him starting spots, isn't it? I mean, as I say, he's going to be restarting way further back now. I mean, based on that front stretch, he should not be doing dry tires right now. What an absolute nut bar. Oh man, I can't believe somebody's actually going to try and do slick tires on that. I mean, I trust Allmendinger because I love him. But man, if anybody else were trying that, yeah, not really. I don't think that's quite it. Alright, here we go. Miguel Paludo out there. Nice to see him running the NASCAR Xfinity Series race. I think he was the only driver inside the top 10 to draw back, which is, again, unfortunate because the race is likely going to get range shortened if it does get to halfway, which halfway, by the way, would be lap 31. If they complete lap 31, which would not even be the end of stage 2, the race could end as early as that. So, they could be racing a lap 31 here if they do get there tonight. Race could end. And honestly, okay, the second straightaway looks perfectly dry, which is strange considering the front stretch looks like a slip and slide. But, okay, yeah, maybe AJ Allmendinger knows more than... Well, I'm sure AJ Allmendinger knows more than me when it comes to racing in rain and the track conditions at a track that I am probably approximately a load of miles away from. I was trying to think of the right word to use, and I just couldn't think of one, but yeah. Oh, welcome, by the way, everybody. Glad to see everybody showed up today. Again, I'm sorry about the delayed start time, but we are here. And I'm going to skip the ads because we don't need to throw an ad break in here literally as we're getting ready to go green. I'm going to say YouTube was trying to recommend I throw an ad break in right here, but no need for ads because right now we are just getting ready to start this thing. You don't throw an ad before you even start the content, so unless you guys consider the talking part of this where we were just talking about rain delay as content. And hey, Patrick, how's it going? I know you say any update on your mom because I know you were having a rough day, and I hadn't seen if you texted me an update. Oh, I've got another pick to make, so. Here we go. Oh, wait, we're getting ready to go back racing. I was about to go check my text messages, but here we go. Green flag is out. We are racing in Indy. For real this time. We're racing on the Indianapolis Motorspeedway. Because I said we're racing in Indy last night, and while not untrue, we were racing in Indy. It was at Indianapolis Raceway Park. The, I would say, legendary short track. No. And Zach Sheldon Creed looking up the inside, potentially on his teammate there. Hard to really tell because they have a awful camera angle here, but they're showing AJ Allmendinger's on board as part of a picture-in-picture, and I want to see what it looks like going into this first turn on slicks, because that's a lot of water coming up on the windshield. But, yeah, the back half of this course is where AJ Allmendinger is going to make his money. And, oh, we got smoked down the back straightaway. Not sure what that was about, but looks to be a isolated incident. Looks like we're all good. Just not sure what the smoke was about. Oh, no, we got someone backwards. It is Ross Chastain, I think. I think that's the Melon Man. No caution, but, man, whoever that was spun backwards for a moment. And that's always fun. So here we go. And I say, AJ's starting to make his way through the field pretty quick. And honestly, yeah, the added grip from those slicks might be helping him. I just was not confident in the racetrack being dry enough because I had only seen the front stretch at this point. They hadn't gone and shown the back stretch. And the back stretch, yeah, that thing is dry enough to. And yeah, that was the 24 of Connor Mosack, I believe. Is it Mosack in the 24 today? I can't tell. Yeah, Connor Mosack in the number 24 car who punted Ross Chastain there. Alright, here we go. Don Hunter Nemechek. Who's the... Oh, is that the 21 car? Man, okay, I gotta try and remember that because I was looking for when I was looking for when I was looking for Austin Hill, I was looking for a blue and white car like he normally runs, the Bennett transportation car, whatever it is, whatever the sponsor is. But yeah, right now though. So AJ Allmendinger, he's got a lot of ground to make up here, and Connor Mosack has enough damage. He's coming to pit road here after the contact with the number 91 Chevrolet here. Speaking of contact, Kaz Gralla making contact, trying to pinch. I believe that's Jeffrey Earnhardt there that is trying to get pinched, or not trying to get pinched, but getting pinched regardless. But yeah, I need Austin Hill to drop back a few spots here. Like, if he could just trade spots with his teammate, I'd be A-okay. But yeah. Regardless, we're getting ready for this one. Alright, so Josh Berry up to third place. Okay, so again, Ty Gibbs looking like he should be the favorite on the poll that I put up because Allmendinger pit and Cole Custer so far has not looked overly spectacular so far. So Daniel Hemrick, by the way, was the blue and white car that I thought that Creed was absolutely lunging at earlier, but no, it was Daniel Hemrick in the 11 car with the blue and white colors. I think that's the Circle Chevrolet. But yeah, man, it is dark. Let me see if I can make my screen a little brighter. Oh, there we go. And Cole Custer talking about coming into pit and put on the slicks himself. Honestly, if you need the question is, do you pit under green here to get off the slicks before the end of the stage, or do you just run? Because the stage shouldn't be a caution here because they are racing at the same track as Cup. Because the Xfinity Series, the last few road courses they've had, they haven't been paired up with Cup, so they haven't had the yellows. So yeah, here comes the top two: Ty Gibbs, Cole Custer, both to pit road here. So hopefully everybody can get this one going. Let's see: Barry, Nemechek, and Austin Hill. Let's see; those are your top three. Barry stays out. Nemechek stays out. Austin Hill, Hemrick, Herbst, Creed, Kligerman, Allgaier staying out. Now, if I'm Kligerman or Herbst, do I try and suffer through bad tires to the stage to try and get my points, and then I come to pit road, and then I would have collected my points, and I would still have myself a shot at the end of this thing. But here we go. AJ Allmendinger diving into turn number 1. Let's see what he does here. Alright. And, okay, my mic is unmuted. I was a little worried. I just got a little paranoid about that one. But, yeah. No, you guys can hear me on as much as that might be the least favorite part of the broadcast. But yeah, so right now, Paludo up into ninth, and Sammy Smith rounding out your top 10. I was surprised to see Sammy Smith running this poorly. He's been a pretty good road racer his entire career so far. And nope, it's getting time to switch earbuds here. Alright, so again, the question is going to be when do you come to pit road? Oh, come on. Alright, here we go. I'm not sure why my other earbud doesn't seem charged, but yeah. But here we go. John Hunter Nemechek, Austin Hill, Miguel Paludo coming to pit road here. So hopefully we can get through this one without too much trouble here. And let's see. It's Riley Herbst. Herbst is getting run down by who's that behind him? That's Allgaier. Okay, no, the broadcast just confirmed what I mentioned, though. No caution for the end of the stage. So when we get the points, there will not be a yellow flag thrown. So you can pit literally any time here. And AJ Allmendinger up into the top 10 for the end of the stage. Because odds are he's not going to drop spots at this point. He's only going to gain some. And they go to commercial break here. Okay. NASCAR Xfinity Series nonstop. Nonstop, but we get a side-by-side commercial break. Yay. But yeah, right now, here we go. Oh, and here comes Sheldon Creed to pit road. Sheldon Creed goes and hits pit road here. Alright, NASCAR Xfinity Series Racing. Oh yeah, something I didn't look up before hopping on here. Colts game. I want to see how the Colts preseason game went. Okay, well, hey, we were playing Buffalo, but we kept it close at least. That's impressive. Let's see. All right, let's try and see what we can. Okay, so Gardner Minshew went 6 for 6 in his passing attempts. Hopefully, showing Richardson how to throw well. Is that 3 touchdowns? Wow. Malik Turner, the leading receiver for the Colts, and Deion Jackson, our leading rusher. So, not exactly the best. Certainly, I mean, I know I wasn't expecting Jonathan Taylor to play this game, but hoping that the Colts can figure out whatever the problem that they've been having with him. Honestly, I think the problem is that we need to take Jim Irsay's phone away from him when it comes, or at the very least, delete Twitter off of his phone and give his Twitter account to a professional media manager who doesn't just listen blindly to anything that whatchamacallit, that Irsay says, because yeah, Irsay's an idiot, but yeah, that's neither here nor there. And here comes Riley Herbst and the 38 as well to pit road. Not even sure who's driving the 38 this week, but they're both coming to pit road. That promotes Parker Retzloff, Brandon Jones into the top 10 temporarily. Ty Gibbs on a charge. He is close to being inside the top 10 for some points as well. But again, Kligerman. If Kligerman can make it 3 more laps on those old tires, can collect his points and then go ahead and try and claw back some of that gap that he has to Riley Herbst, because he needs to claw back some of that point. Yeah, but actually, I think it's now the gap to Creed, because Creed's had a bad couple of weeks. But regardless, yeah. Here we go. So, lightning delay, and here we go. Alright, here we go. Yeah, so Kligerman right now, he's showing 16 points above Creed for the cut line. So yeah, Parker Kligerman versus Sheldon Creed, and Creed right now showing 16 points below. Now, obviously, that will swing a little bit when we get the, because Kligerman will need a pit stop, especially with how dry that front stretch is getting, but here we go. Let's see, Parker Kligerman, Allmendinger trying to get by, who is that? Allmendinger trying to get by Josh Berry here for the spot. So Josh Berry and AJ Allmendinger. Allmendinger gets by Berry and now sets his sights on the top two. Parker Kligerman, Daniel Hemrick. And those are the top two that I need him to, I need him to be top two at the end of this day. But, yeah, here we go. Allmendinger is my pick to win, by the way. I think Allmendinger wins this thing. I think Ty Gibbs probably finishes second or third. Cole Custer will probably be in that mix as well. Alright, so here we go. Wow, someone actually voted for Cold Custard. Wow, okay. I don't know when that vote, I didn't see when that vote got added to the group. Or I know when it got added, but I don't know when someone actually placed that vote. Was he just the only guy up? Alright, here we go. There we go. Got at least some charge in it. Alright, here we go. So, Allmendinger has now taken over Hemrick's spot for the lead, so Allmendinger's call to go on to dry tires, it was a correct one. He has got the lead with 1 lap to go in stage number 1. 1 lap to go, and Parker Kligerman desperately trying to keep those tires wet. He needs to make these tires last at least 1 more lap. And here we go. Oh, he's going to lose 1 point at least here because Sam Mayer on, I don't know if that's slicks or what Mayer's on, but Mayer is looking fast, and he just went past him. So that's going to be 1 less point for Kligerman here. Kligerman trying to make up as many points as he can desperately here, but here we go. Let's see. We're green. They're green flag, and we're going to be staying green even through the end of this stage. So no chance for him to just pace it back to pit road after the stage ends. He's going to have to be flying. But here we go. Let's see what we got here. Parker Kligerman desperately going to be trying to hold off. Who is that? Ross Chastain? Oh, wait. He can let Chastain by. Oh, smoke. A lot of smoke there. Josh Williams. A lot of smoke coming out Josh Williams' car here for the JDM machine. Not sure what was wrong there, but here we go. Stage winner. It is AJ Allmendinger winning stage number 1. So, 2 of you guys had the right pick there. So, and oh, yep, that's a tire down, I think, on the 92, and there's no way he's going to be able to make it all the way here. That's a lot of smoke. I wouldn't be surprised if NASCAR does opt to throw the yellow here. And NASCAR, I just asked that if you're going to throw the yellow, throw it as soon as you think it is a necessity. Because right now, I wouldn't say it's a guarantee that they have to, but don't throw it too early. But my biggest thing is, don't have them spun out and wait till Kligerman comes to pit road to actually throw it. So I'm not sure. I'm going to say Allmendinger versus, or not Allmendinger, Allgaier versus Chandler Smith there, battling back and forth. Yeah, so NASCAR is told, alright, that's the right call. NASCAR has told, Josh Williams to come to pit road. I don't know if that was that like not in his plan already, because with how bad that car was, I don't see that he had any choice to do anything but at this point. But yeah, right now though, Hemrick coming through. I didn't see where Clearman actually finished in the stage. Let me see if I can. But here comes Hemrick and Clearman to pit road. I want a second leaderboard anyway, so I can scroll up and down it, rather than only having about the top 13 or 14 names. Alright, so stage 1, Clearman got 7 points by finishing 4th. Did Riley Herbst did not get any points, neither did Sheldon Creed, so Clearman getting some good points there. As we start stage number 2, which is another 20 laps, we got 20 to go, or we got 10 to go till we hit halfway. 10 to go till we hit halfway, and that would end this race due to darkness eventually. If this race does end due to darkness, that would guarantee that it ends tonight versus we're coming back tomorrow. But yeah, here we go. Allgaier getting his tires changed here, and that's going to put it. Allmendinger, Mayer, Gibbs, Retzloff, Chandler Smith, Cole Custer, and then Weatherman, I'm guessing, hasn't pit yet, so Creed will make his way up. Austin Hill dropping back. I'm liking the looks of this so far. I might be on pace to make some money. But, yeah. Got some good picks there. AJ Allmendinger and Ty Gibbs, the only Cup regulars to run the Xfinity race, or at least the only ones to get to finish in the top 10, which would have been getting points. But obviously, they don't get points for Xfinity races because they're not running for Xfinity Series points. Alright, so here we go. Getting ready for this one. Hopefully you guys are excited. We have got ourselves a pretty good battle, honestly. Over the course of these runs, you got Ty Gibbs, who's in 3rd place. He's going to be trying to make up a gap that was created when he chose not to pit under that yellow Ford to get the wet tires on there. Alright, here we go. Cole Custer, yeah, he's inside the top 5. That's nice to see for him. Alright, so, and now they're showing us some sprints here. Alright, so here we go. So the Pokemon World Championships have actually been pretty good the last couple of days. I've been really enjoying watching them. But yeah, more importantly, I've been enjoying watching all the penalties that keep coming out from it because people got too complacent with bringing cheated Pokemon in when Pokemon finally decided to crack down on them. Shocker, they got caught. So, yep. But that's enough time about Pokemon because we're not here to talk about Pokemon. You guys aren't here to listen about Pokemon. We're here to talk about racing. So, Austin Hill coming out 8th place. That is as high as I want to see Austin Hill as we start to see Kyle Weatherman and the others cycling it through. So that is perfect. Austin Hill in 8th place is just about perfect. Would probably prefer to see him a little lower, but again, you don't. I'm not necessarily hating on the guy. I'm just looking for my own personal picks here. Because I picked 7.5 was the over under, and I picked the under, so he'd finish worse than that. So I guess we'll have to wait and see. But it's looking actually pretty decent, my picks. But yeah, here we go. Ooh, Parker Kligerman's a lap down? Uh-oh, that's not good. That was... Wait, what? Are you kidding me? Okay, either Barry knew what he was doing, or he is one of the luckiest guys in Indianapolis right now. Because he was coming out of his pit box with the wrench still in the car, and yeah, I'm watching one of his crew members explaining what was happening, but his car stalled leaving the pit stall, so he had to try and refire it a second time, and that gave him enough time to get the wedge wrench out of the back of the car. Literally the luckiest man in Indianapolis right now. I mean, I don't know how you get that lucky. But yeah, here we go. Let's see. So looks like Kyle Weatherman's still staying in 10th place. I don't know if he's staying on the racetrack hoping for a yellow or what, but he's gonna have to hit pit road eventually here. How many cars are a lap down? Because I know Kligerman being a lap down was surprising, but he is also way further back. We only have 28 cars on lead laps. The 29th on back are all 1 lap down or more, because Williams is now 5 laps down after his issues. So, yeah, the fact that this track doesn't have lights, I feel, is going to come into play. Again, I'm trying not to harp too hard on this fact, but it is starting to get darker, and we are 5 laps away from halfway. Or 6 laps, sorry. 6 laps away from halfway here. Once the leaderboard over here hits the second lap count over there, the one that shows the full race distance, once that hits 32 of 62, we have an official race no matter what happens in terms of rain, darkness, or anything else tonight. Now, I would like to imagine we can get that all the way through to lap 62, but yeah, don't know. It's hard to tell. So yeah, sorry again about the delayed start, but man, we've actually had quite a few people popping in. Thank you guys for everybody that's tuned in throughout the day. Alright, just gonna quickly pop this out so I can check some stats real quick. Oh wow, we are 1 subscriber away from 2,270. Nice! Which means we're at 2,269. Also nice. But yeah, here we go. Man, we've had a crazy last 24 hours. That is, and I say thank you guys, by the way, for everybody that's making this all possible. But man, stats over the last 2 days have been just insane. Hopefully, you guys are excited. We're going to be back for the NASCAR Cup Series tomorrow, obviously at 2:30. Rain or shine. I haven't looked at the weather. I thought we were clear this entire weekend. But apparently the Xfinity Series race had plenty of rain. Practice had rain too. I heard Daniel Suarez is on pole for the Cup cars. Let's see if I can pull up Cup qualifying real quick to talk about. That's a good thing to talk about, and actually something I should take more advantage of during these Xfinity broadcasts. So Suarez, Reddick, Elliott, McDowell, Kyle Busch, Kyle Larson, Christopher Bell, Shane Van Gisbergen. So SVG only able to get up to 8th place in qualifying. Yeah, okay, the booth just mentioned the sunlight. Alex Bowman 9th and Ty Gibbs running out the top 10. Brody Kostecki got 11th place in his NASCAR debut here, driving the number 33 car. Oh, uh-oh, yellow flag. We might see a yellow here. Yep, yellow flag officially thrown here for Brad Perez here in the 53. Stalled on track. I don't know what the problem is. He's smoked. But he's way off the racing surface, so I'm not entirely sure the need to throw the penalty or throw the flag, but I'm glad they're throwing it. I just don't necessarily... I'm kind of surprised that NASCAR would throw it where he is in oval turn 1, the Indy oval turn 1, which is way off course from where the road course turn like 14 or 15 is. But yeah, this yellow flag though is gonna cost them more time here on in terms of daylight here. So let's see, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'm gonna say my 3 that I need to do well are up in the top 7. The 2 I picked to go under are outside the top 8. Except for, well, Austin Hill's 8th, but yeah. Alright, just wanted to check that real quick. Oh, uh-oh. That is not what I needed to do. Uh-oh. Ooh, whoops. That ain't good. I accidentally messed up my Alright, let's see. Oh wow. I got that right on the returning it back to the right size of the frame. Okay. I'm gonna close down that because I don't need that extra tab open for But yeah, that's impressive. That I can't believe I managed to get that fixed right away. Because yeah, I accidentally adjusted the size on my main monitor, which is the same web page, obviously, as the NASCAR Xfinity Series one. So, and then resetting it for me too. And we got ourselves a yellow flag, and we're going to they're going to commercial break. I'm going to run a quick ad, and we'll be back. Alright, so threw in a quick ad break for you guys, and then we're going to talk about the NASCAR Cup Series qualifying, and talk just a little bit Brickyard preview here, because figure it's a good thing we can talk about now, since we have the qualifying results before the race. Kamui Kobayashi starting 28th. That is a concern. Now, granted, AJ Allmendinger starting 26th, I would imagine is also a concern for people. So, just kind of looking down the field, Mike Rockenfeller didn't do very well. William Byron did not get a chance to qualify due to a penalty. He will have to pit on lap 1 of the race. Alright, so here we go. Let's say Brody Kostecki. Sorry, I'd been saying Kostrecki. I think I was saying something of that to that extent on the truck broadcast last night, but it is It is actually Kostecki. But yeah, here we go. All right, Can we just say this race? I'm guessing we got maybe another 30 minutes to an hour. Would be my longest term that I would imagine we could potentially go when it comes to the darkness. Can we call up Aaron Rodgers real quick and have him tell the darkness to retreat? But yeah, so yeah. Sorry, one other thing I wanted to check. Oh my. Wow. Okay. Well, let's say I was checking the the Jets game for my dad real quick, and the Jets won over the Panthers 20. Oh wait, I just realized they were playing the Panthers. I want to know how the Panthers are doing with their rookie QB. But yeah. Say obviously they didn't get a touchdown, but actually Matt Corral was the QB here for the Panthers. Bryce Young threw 4 for 6. Okay, not bad. 4 passes or 4 completions for about 5 yards a pop. Okay, not bad for Bryce Young's first start, but they never got a TD no matter who they were throwing to. Zach Wilson got one, and the third string QB for the Jets ended up getting ended up picking up another 2 touchdowns for a 27-point win over the 27-0 win over the Panthers. And then the Colts, we did lose. I think it was 19-23 to the Bills, if I remember the score from when I was looking at it earlier. But it's only preseason, but I kind of would love to have seen us beat the Bills, even if it is against backups. Uh-oh. Say, my audio is getting very staticky. Hopefully that's not indicative of something wrong with my AirPods. I'm going to really quickly just reset my Sling app. See if that'll fix the problem. But and here we go. We hit 20 viewers. Welcome everybody to the live stream. Thank you guys for everybody that's tuned up for this the second half of the NASCAR Xfinity Series race here, as we are getting ready to start the second half. And there we go. Yeah, that fixed the problem. So, all right, here we go. Let's see who we got. And, oh, here we go. Split pit stops. We got the guys who need fuel, or we got the guys who need tires, and the guys who don't care about the stage points. Oh, wait, no, never mind. I think that's everybody. That was just lap cars mixed in. My bad. I thought we had people staying out, and I thought we were going to have a split strategy. I was looking forward to a split strategy, but no. We don't get fun like that. But, we got Ty Gibbs getting his pit stop. Hoping, here we go. My ideal top 10, or the top 10 I'm kind of expecting for this race, is I'm expecting some combination of Allmendinger first. He's my pick to win. Ty Gibbs and Cole Custer, somewhere in the 3 and the 4 spot. Fifth, I was kind of between fourth, fifth, and sixth. I was kind of between putting Sam Mayer, potentially Sheldon Creed, and a couple of the other guys in the mid-pack in there. I wasn't sure where to put Austin Hill specifically, but obviously because I picked that he would finish 8th or worse, let's say he finishes 9th. Could happen, could not happen. We'll have to wait and see. Parker Retzloff would be another one that could pop up there for the road course race. And another ad for that Gran Turismo movie. Honestly, I'm really excited to see this one. I'm definitely going to see it in theaters. There's absolutely no question about it. And you guys know you're going to hear a review about it during a video. I'm probably not going to make it its own standalone video talking about Gran Turismo, unless you guys would like to see me do a full movie breakdown of it. But, and of course, if you guys do want to see that, let me know. Because I would say, if you guys want to see it, I'll do a full movie breakdown talking about the movie for Gran Turismo. Just know that a full movie breakdown or whatever will include spoilers. So, and I'm not necessarily the biggest fan of posting spoilers, so I will wait I'll wait 14 days from the movie's official release date, so it'll be sometime in September that will come out. But, yeah. Alright, here we go. Oh yeah, now I gotta get NASCAR, I gotta get Thomas Cup Series points done, so for my racing league that I run in on Thursday nights. Alright, here we go. And say Allgaier and Barry were a couple others I wasn't sure where to place, but I kind of had them in and around my top 10. Miguel Paludo is a weird one to place because he's never really had a big, spectacular race in the Xfinity Series, even though he's been primarily on road courses, which are his bread and butter. In fact, I think he's been a road course exclusive guy in Xfinity up to this point in his career. And oh, we're doubled up and ready for a double file restart. Yes! Woohoo! Double file restarts are back. And oh, I think the lights are off on the pace car. I think we're getting ready to go right now. And I say, restart zone is way back in the middle of the second to last turn here. Yeah, there we go. Pace car is off, and it is green flag. Green flag is out, and we are racing in Indy. And now, granted, the start-finish line so far back that it allows us to have passing before we get into turn 1 here, which is an interesting concept, and I like the idea. I'm curious to see how this works as we get ourselves some double file restarts and allowing them to pass before the start-finish line. They're allowed to pass. They're allowed to pop out of line before the start-finish line with where the new restart zone is. But there we go. Sam Mayer taking the lead here, and Allmendinger lost a couple spots. Wow. So Mayer, Custer, Allgaier, Moffitt, the top 4. Allmendinger 5th. Oh, Allmendinger up to 4th. He just made the pass on Moffitt there as I was talking. And now Allmendinger looking up the inside on Allgaier. Nope, he doesn't get there. And I say, before that caution flag came out, my picks were looking very good, but right now I need Creed to make his way through. I need Creed and Gibbs to make their way through this field without Hill making his way up too much. Hey, Bradley, how's it going? And there we go. Allmendinger makes the pass on Justin Allgaier here for 3rd, and now it's starting to look for the pass on Cole Custer for 2nd here. And man, it is getting dark there in Indianapolis. I've said this a few times now. There is no way we get this thing green flag to the checkers. At least not tonight. And now that we're past lap 31, the race will end tonight. So no matter how far we get, the race will end tonight. Who will win stage 2? All right, here we go. Sam Mayer, AJ. Oh, AJ Allmendinger. He just made the pass here on Cole Custer here for the spot here. Oh, Josh Berry missed a corner. Uh-oh, that's not good. Luckily, he is back on track and good, but man, that was worrisome. Looked away for a second to work on the putting the stage 2 pole up. I accidentally pulled up that. Did not need to do that. Oh, come on. Hit the wrong button again. Alright. And Mayer versus Allmendinger. That's going to be the interesting one as we start to see him start to put the pressure on him. Alright, here we go. We got, a lot of people popping in here as we get ready for the end of the NASCAR Xfinity Series. There we go. Poll is up if you guys want to go ahead and vote on who you guys think is going to get this stage win here. Sam Mayer, Allmendinger, Cold Custard, and obviously the rest of the field as other, because I still can't get them to let me put more than three actual names on a poll, because other has got to be an option if you're racing. Because there's a lot of people that could go up there and win. But yeah, so here we go. Yeah. Man. So here we go. Sam Mayer, he's holding on to this lead though so far over Allmendinger. So he could potentially go and get this playoff point that he wanted, which is why he stayed out, I'm assuming. But yeah, wow. Thank you guys, by the way, for everybody that's tuned in. Of course, if you guys are new here, hit the like button and subscribe for more. We're going to be doing live streams like these all throughout the year. Going to be doing the Cup Series race tomorrow at 2:30, along with I'll also be doing the whatchamacallit, what's it called? I'll be doing every Cup race, along with most of the Xfinity and truck races if my schedule aligns. What's the Xfinity schedule next weekend look like? Xfinity Series goes to Watkins Glen. I don't know about Watkins Glen because I don't know what the timing of that's going to be. Okay, 3:30. I should be able to do Watkins Glen then for the Xfinity Series cars. I will definitely be doing the. I'm going to make my schedule clear to do the Daytona weekend with both Xfinity and Cup. So mark that one down. And then we got Darlington and wow, honestly, a lot of the rest of the Xfinity Series schedule is actually 3 p.m. start time. So yeah, I can do probably the entire rest of the Xfinity Series schedule for these live streams if you guys want to see them. So, and I think from what you guys have shown me so far with the viewership along with the like button over the last couple of streams, you guys like these. So I'm gonna keep bringing them to you. I also once again will be doing maybe only one NFL broadcast, but I'm gonna do something like this. For the Super Bowl at least, might do them for a couple of playoff games if my team makes the playoffs, but I'll probably only do it if my team makes the playoffs. By the way, my team, Indianapolis Colts, I'm not expecting a playoff berth, so, but yeah. And here we go. Allgaier making a pass on Cole Custer here for 4th. Wow. So here we go. Of course, you guys can go ahead and roast me for my team. I was making jabs at our team owner Jim Irsay earlier, so I'm with you on that. If that's what you guys are going to go ahead and throw insults about, I'm sure I'm going to see them. It's like spending more money to save a whale than to pay our running back. Whoa, what the 26 off track takes out a sign along with the sandbag underneath it. Uh-oh. Oh, he got hit by Chandler Smith off track. Okay. Oh. All right. Well, that was interesting. Luckily, it didn't bring out a caution flag. We got ourselves, 6 laps to go in stage number 2? 6 to go in stage number 2. Sheldon Creed made the pass on his teammate, so there we go. We got everybody exactly how I need them for my picks, so. I won't be making picks, by the way, for Daytona. Not on the pick'em, at least. Fantasy Friday, though, definitely going to be a fun one that week. Because literally anybody could work. Problem is that you also won't need to conserve uses on anybody because, well, it's the last race of the regular season for the Cup Series, so. But, yeah, we're working on some stuff, though. Man, hopefully you guys are excited. We're getting ready for some fun stuff here. I got a league race here later tonight. I'm assuming this race will be over by the time my league race is supposed to start here. But, yeah. Let's see. What can I say? I'm surprised, honestly, that Sam Mayer is holding on as well as he has. He wasn't able to hold on to the lead, and Allgaier is stacking people up behind him, and he is not going to be making Cole Custer very happy right now. Watching the Cole Custer trying to get around Allgaier, and Allgaier with a little bit of a wiggle there as he got onto the brakes, and yeah, there we go. Cole Custer starting to put some actual car-to-car contact there, and Allgaier tries to force him wide, shoves him. Custer loops it in the final corner, and that's a very narrow part of the racetrack. If I'm again, I don't want to see him throw a yellow here, but if say, if he's going to be in a narrow part of the track and spun around, that's not good. And that certainly is concerning to see that. Austin Hill able to gain 2 spots from those two, both going off track. So, man, here we go. If that ends up costing the me the pick'em game, because that just promoted Austin Hill up into 6th place. I need him to lose 2 spots. But man, under commercial break, side-by-side commercial at least, so we do get to see what happens here. Alright, so let's see. We talked about the NASCAR Cup Series race a little bit. A lot of stars. Shane Van Gisbergen and Brody Kostecki are going to be the notable guys who are going to try and win this the race from the NASCAR regulars. I said this during my Fantasy Friday video. I hope that the NASCAR guys can beat SVG and Kostecki this week to prove that the NASCAR guys aren't complete pushovers on the road courses, because most of them don't race on road courses outside the Cup Series, so we don't really have a one-to-one comparison to see them versus other drivers. And IndyCar guys and whatnot that have come in have looked somewhat average, but if the V8 Supercars guys are coming in and just absolutely decimating the field, could end up looking different. But yeah, so that'll be interesting as we get ready for the NASCAR Cup race tomorrow. Looking just quick flashback to yesterday's race at Lucas Oil Raceway Park, otherwise known as Indianapolis Raceway Park. Ty Majeski clinches his spot into the next round of the Truck Series playoffs with a win. Lane Riggs pulling up big in that number 7 truck. Carson Hocevar in the number 42 comes home 4th. So it was a pretty good night last night. It was an amazing race. There was no question about that one. Alright, here we go. Now back to the Xfinity Series running order. So Ty Gibbs has made the pass here on... Sam Mayer has not been passed by Ty Gibbs. Not sure why my leaderboard is saying that Ty Gibbs hasn't passed him. Have they just not hit the start-finish line? Because Ty Gibbs is ahead of Mayer on track. And saying they must just be must not have hit the start-finish line yet to update that. All right, so here we go. Well, now we got that NFL and college football ad. It's always a nice one to see. I will say I love the song that they have in that one. But here we go. We got ours. Oh, we only have 2 laps to go in stage number 2. Wow. I didn't even realize how short a time we had left in this stage. And Austin Hill is now up to 5th place. Uh-oh. That's not good. I need him to be going the other direction. But, and we don't have a guaranteed yellow, so could be interesting here. And, oh, Daniel Hemrick slides. Okay. Yeah, I mean, Nemechek gave the inside and all the room in the world to Daniel Hemrick. Daniel Hemrick slid, getting on the brakes just a little late and a little aggressive. Ended up sliding into the corner right in front of John Hunter Nemechek. Kept it straight, which is impressive, but ended up leading to damage and now a tire rub on the number 20 Toyota Camry. Or, sorry, Toyota Supra, not Camry. Wrong series. But, yeah, go ahead, guys. We got 2 laps left. Go ahead and put your votes in. Who you guys think is going to win this stage? Is it going to be AJ Allmendinger? He's got a 3-second lead. It's probable. As we take the white flag, AJ Allmendinger leading the race. And here we go. Let's see. Regular season standings. Austin Hill is +4 right now on John Hunter Nemechek for the standings. But yeah, as Hemrick certainly didn't make friends with John Hunter Nemechek, and hopefully he doesn't end up doing that to anybody else. Because if so, he may be in for a tag team fight after the race. And last time I checked, this isn't WWE. We aren't doing a tag team fight here. No matter how much a pit lane fight would be fun to watch on TV at this point. But yeah. Let's see. Oh, whoa! Yep, John Hunter Nemechek just got the back bumper to the 11, and I thought they were about to start fighting on track here by shoving back and forth, which, on track, not the place to be fighting. Don't use your cars as weapons, guys. Please. We do not need to see people using race cars as weapons here. Alright. Alright, there we go. AJ Allmendinger wins stage number 2. Ty Gibbs second. Third, Sam Mayer. Fourth, Sheldon Creed. Fifth, Riley Herbst. Herbst got back by Austin Hill. Nice job. Hey, you know what? Credit to Riley Herbst. I trash and dunk on the guy a lot, but that is impressive. And oh, that's a massive tire up for the 20. He is going to be instructed by NASCAR to pit here. But hopefully the tire doesn't blow out before NASCAR tells him to pit, because that would bring out a yellow and mess up the race. So Parker Kligerman could get his free pass. Or are they talking about Parker Retzloff, who's one lap down? Let's see, which driver's one lap down here? Is it Kligerman or... Oh yeah, it's Kligerman. Retzloff is inside the top 10. So, there we go. Alright, we're getting ready for the end of this race. We got, what, about 20 to go here. So, 20 laps to go here. And right now, Creed over Kligerman is a very big majority, and Kligerman would essentially need to win one of these last 3 races here. Oh, wait, no, sorry, I forget. The Xfinity Series has another, 2 races compared to the Cup Series. Still, it's at that point of pretty much no return, but I could see a driver at least pointing their way back. And he's got a lot of opportunities to potentially win, too. I mean, he can win today. Unlikely, but he could win today. He could win at Watkins Glen next week. Again, unlikely, but he could. Alright, here we go. But, yeah, here we go. Daniel Hemrick on pit road. Gonna try and make sure that his car's okay. Sure, the team's going to check it, make sure that there isn't damage from the contact between him and the 20, even though I think the 20 had definitely the worst damage. Speaking of the 20, here comes the John Hunter Nemechek to pit road. So, and I say, not sure what they can really do to help Nemechek's car here. I mean, say that front headlight is definitely dented in way too far, and uh-oh! Is that an uncontrolled tire from John Hunter Nemechek's team? It looked like the tire might have been uncontrolled there. It was certainly rolling away, but the question is whether or not it got far enough away that it is a penalty or not for the team. We're going to have to wait and see on this one. I don't know what the call is going to be, but hopefully it's nothing serious, because I would hate to see John Hunter Nemechek's day go from bad to worse to even worse. Because his day wasn't going spectacular before the contact with Hemrick. Then the Hemrick thing made his day go worse. And then if he has a penalty for that, that makes it even worse. But yeah, here we go. Man, that is I say we got a pretty good day going though so far. Alright, here we go. So, again, in about 10 laps or so, I'll put up the poll for who we think's going to win the actual race. Oh. No. No, 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 no. John Hunter Nemechek speeding on pit road. I thought the uncontrolled tire was going to be the problem. Now he's going to have to do a pass-through penalty. Not what I thought he was going to get dinged for, but still the same penalty nonetheless. And John Hunter Nemechek is going to have to absolutely fly here. Allmendinger, Ty Gibbs, both coming to pit road here. Yeah, Ty Allmendinger and AJ Gibbs coming to pit road here. And there we go. The dinger hits his pit stop right on the spot, and now he's getting 4 tires fuel. A little slow, actually, on the pit stop there. And here comes the rest of the field, too. Austin Hill coming to pit road. Sheldon Creed stays out, though. Let's see. Jeremy Clements. Is he going to be staying out here? Kaz Growler comes to pit road. Brandon Jones hits pit road. Balicki. Oh, we got a car spun around. Where is that? I'm not even sure where that is. Oh, say a driver way overshot turn 1 and looped it around in the runoff area. That's not good. Oh, did he blow out a tire completely? Because that looks like a complete blowout there of the tire. And say, if he has a completely blown out tire, I feel like that might need to be a caution, but we'll have to wait and see on that one. No caution yet. And say, hopefully he's able to get it back going, but he is off track enough that hopefully he can get this thing going. But here we go. AJ Allmendinger trying to get the spot back. He lost a spot on pit road to Ty Gibbs, so we got a caution. Caution flag flies for the driver, I'm assuming of the 34 car, whoever that was, being off in the runoff area. Sheldon Creed on pit road, leading the race. Yeah, so the 34 is the cause for the caution. He is unable to get his car back going, and they throw the caution. Clements, Balicki, both with some pretty good days here. Karam, Retzloff, Burton, Preston Pardis, able to get some good days out of this. Hey, the race center, how's it going? Oh, we're getting ready for. We just had a yellow flag come out here. We got ourselves about 20 laps to go here in the NASCAR Xfinity Series race. We had a little bit of a late start, and then the race got rained due to lightning in the area. So, this has been a really interesting day. But hey, you know what? This is not bad. Interesting does not mean bad, but certainly this race had no shortage of action. Honestly. Oh no, that's yellow. Oh, is that red? I'm not sure if that is red or yellow in terms of the light for the pit road. They're saying it's clearly red. But, we're going to have to wait and see. Creed may be having a penalty, though, for pitting too soon. And Ross Chastain to the garage. Okay. Ross Chastain, bad day for him, made worse here, coming to the garage. Not sure why he's coming to pit road, but we're going to have to wait and see. So, Chastain's day is done. But yeah, how's it going? Let me know what you guys think about this race so far. We're just kind of trying to think of other stuff to fill, because we already tried about the NASCAR Cup. Actually, you know what? Since I know I'm going to get to talk about my boy, I'm going to talk about NASCAR Cup practice here while we're under the caution flag. So I hadn't thought about the fact that Cup practice happened too. I just knew qualifying had happened. So just so you guys know, I probably will be changing my lineup Here we go. Practice. There we go. Yep, my boys. Michael McDowell and Todd Gilliland. A pair of brand new contracts leads to a first and a third place practice effort. Kyle Larson second. Ty Gibbs up there. No shock on some of these practice ones. Shane Van Gisbergen got 12th in practice. AJ Allmendinger 11th. So some pretty, honestly, some pretty decent runs for those guys. Where did Brody Kostecki only took 3 laps, and he was 38th fastest in practice. But McDowell and Gilliland, pair of brand new contracts, and already starting to try and make them look worth it by going and qualifying, or not qualifying, but practicing up inside the top 3. Michael McDowell will be starting inside the top 5 as well. So there we go. And we got pit stops for the NASCAR Xfinity Series as Parker Retzloff, Jeremy Clements, and Parker Retzloff, Jeremy Clements, and Sage Karam coming to pit road. Sorry, I started saying them in reverse order and then started reading down the list on the screen. But yeah, Josh Balicki though in the 36, Jeb Burton in the 27. A couple of guys who definitely are hoping for some good stops here and maybe even gonna try and hold off. Now, holding off Ty Gibbs and Allmendinger is not the thing I'm worried about. The problem is going to be, can Sheldon Creed fight back from his late race penalty here to try and claw this one back? So, here we go. Alright, here we go. Hopefully you guys are excited for this one. We're getting ready to go back racing in the NASCAR Xfinity Series. That means, and because it's a road course race, there's almost nobody actually out the race. Andre Castro, Ross Chastain, Brad Perez, the only 3, I believe, out the race officially. So, now the good thing is the back half of the field is not filled with a ton of talent, or at least not a lot of talent in good equipment. I'll say that much, because, I mean, we could have said the same thing about Chastain. Not a lot of talent for years, and then all of a sudden, he absolutely started smoking everybody in the Xfinity Series once he got in some good equipment. So, there's very mixed equipment, and and of course, because it's mixed equipment, the talent level is questionable because it could very easily just be the car holding them back. But yeah, so the back half of the field might be not too bad for Sheldon Creed to have to race through. The problem is going to be once he starts getting into that top 15, because this Xfinity Series, they have been very accustomed to road courses. And I say, there are a lot of them that are very good at this. So, yeah, we're getting ready for this one. Hopefully you guys are excited. We're getting ready, hopefully, for the finale to this race. Should hopefully get this one under green flag, too. Let me just quickly check something. Okay, we're all good on that. So, YouTube's deciding not to flag all my content now as questionable for advertisers, which is nice. Of course, okay, but they are taking the lights away. Yay. Alright, here we go. Yellow flag is being lifted here as they go green flag racing. Green flag is out, and it's Ty Gibbs and Allmendinger, the top 2. Because they stayed out as they had already pit very recently at the end of the stage. We got 17 laps to go here. I'm just going to really quickly go ahead and type up the race poll now while we got some good picks at the front. Because I hate it when I go to make the race poll and then it's like, but nobody at the front is really all that good. But yeah, YouTube's trying to take away all my likes from me. I don't know why. They always why they do this so frequently. And oh, Brandon Jones spins. Who will win the Pennzoil 150? Oh, here we go. AJ on there looking to the inside here on Ty Gibbs. And somebody, say, a few cars shoved off the track there. Wow. And, say, Sam Mayer's starting to try and bully Allmendinger around on a road course. When was the last time we saw that happen? All right, here we go. Let's see what we can do here. All right, so it's Ty Gibbs, AJ Allmendinger, and Sam Mayer. And then let's throw in the fourth option of other. And there you guys go. Who's going to win the race? Do we think it's going to be Ty Gibbs, Allmendinger, or other? So we got that one up there. All right. The race center's rooting for Gibby. I'm assuming that's short for Ty Gibbs. I'm sure there could be other drivers it could be, but I think that's who you're talking about. Of course, we got Mayer, Allgaier, Austin Hill in the top 5. Oh, uh-oh. Somebody shoved off the track again. Almost. But, yeah, right now, Austin Hill has been very much blessed with some track position here. He's been hanging around the back half of the top 10 all day. But he's finally up in that top 10. And we should hopefully be able to get to this thing to the finish. Because where we're racing, it'll be a lot harder for them to automatically stop this thing for darkness. But we could I think we could see it, though. We could see them announce that this race loses, say, 5 laps. Oh, a couple guys coming down pit road here right after the green flag flies. Uh-oh. Wait. The 48 hit the curbing going through the left-right chicane there, and ended up going into the the 18 ended up spinning out the 9, and everybody had to scatter. Okay, there was a lot of stuff that happened on that restart. And another driver off track on the replay there. Who is that? Is that Daniel Hemrick? Looked like Hemrick off track. Maybe, not sure if that was payback there from John Hunter Nemechek. We'll have to wait and see if he was in there. But, yeah, right now, let's see. Where'd they replace Sheldon Creed at? Oh, Creed's actually all the way up to 14th already. Wow, he is moving. Him and Parker Clearman both are absolutely on an absolute roll here. Yeah, compared to the fact that they were both starting at the back of the field here. Let's see. Nemechek, Moffitt, kind of just looking at the back half of the top 10, seeing who could potentially move up the field. Obviously, I'm looking at Cole Custer potentially moving up past Austin Hill here. Kaz Gralla looks good. Where did you see a number 50 on track? I don't remember seeing a number 50 in most of the Xfinity races this year. Is that a part-time team? But Ty Gibbs starting to put a little bit of gap between himself and Allmendinger here for the second spot. And they're about to catch, I think, some lap traffic here, too, with some of the guys who got shoved off the track. Which is going to be interesting to see, at the very least, to see what happens here. But, yeah, here we go. Man, these drivers, they're mowing the lawns for the NASCAR, or for the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Just not sure that that's what Indy wants them doing. And certainly it's not what the teams want them doing. And there we go. Ty Gibbs makes a pass on Chandler Smith to put Chandler Smith one lap down. He must have been involved in one of those stack-ups in the on the restart because he's now a lap down, and he's a very good driver. Austin Hill actually making a pass on Allgaier instead of getting passed. I thought he was going to get passed by Cole Custer, but... I'd say I'm hoping for Ty Gibbs' downfall tomorrow. Don't take that the wrong way, but I need Michael McDowell in this playoffs. He's been so close. I don't want to see him miss out this year. But, yeah, here we go. Alright, here we go. Let's see. We got 12 laps to go here. And I say, uh-oh. Wait, what's the no? Are you saying no to me hoping that Ty Gibbs misses the playoffs? Because I feel like that could be a bit of a... Oh, or is there a replay? Oh, they're going to a replay. What happened? Oh, Jeb Burton just spun out Ryan Sieg. Okay, yep, that's what happened. Jeb Burton way too late on the brakes there and just wipes out Ryan Sieg. I'm guessing that's what you're talking about? Or are you talking about me saying that I hope Ty Gibbs doesn't make the playoffs? Because nothing personal, but I need to see him go ahead and get this one. Because, yeah, I like Ty Gibbs, but Mike McDowell has worked so hard for so long to finally be in position to win or to get a spot into the playoffs on points. Ty Gibbs, without a doubt, will be in the playoffs within the next 18 months. If he doesn't get it this year, I don't see a situation in which he doesn't make it next year. So he's also very young, and he will probably be. Michael McDowell, he's just trying to make it into the playoffs. Ty Gibbs probably will have a championship or two by the end of his career. McDowell doesn't have the equipment, but you can't deny he has driven that lack of equipment very well this year. But, man, Austin Hill's actually doing pretty well. And you forget, though, we're at a road course, and at least in terms of Cup road courses, McDowell is one of the best. Oh, yeah, that certainly isn't his fault, but McDowell has overcome the challenges so far this season. I don't see any reason why he can't overcome a 3-point deficit. Now, on the ovals, yeah, he might be a little out to lunch this once we get into the playoffs, but if he can at least point his way in there, because we got this weekend, we got Watkins Glen next weekend, 2 races he's very good at, and if you haven't seen it already, I talked about this in my video talking about who makes the playoffs and why I think McDowell will make the playoffs. When we get into Daytona, Ford has no other dogs in the fight around that cut line battle unless it's a must-win driver of, like, say, an Austin Cindric trying to win an in, and say one of the SHR guys trying to win an in. But beyond those guys, there really isn't an option. Yeah, he is very good at the rest of the regular season tracks. And again, when it comes to the team at the teamwork at Daytona, Ford has no other dogs in the fight. Toyota has. Now, I thought Bubba Wallace was going to be a little bit more in jeopardy of it losing a spot. He's done remarkably well the last 2 weeks. But, yeah, Toyota has both Bubba Wallace and Ty Gibbs in and around that cut line battle. Chevy has a number of names around that cut line battle. Allmendinger, Suarez, a couple other guys who are going to be factors for that spot. So I'm still of the opinion I think Mike McDowell is the favorite to make the playoffs of the cut line people, mainly because I'm not expecting a win, although we could very easily see a win from Chase Elliott at Watkins Glen next week, or even a win from Chase Elliott this weekend at Indy. But if it does come down to a points battle, I'm taking my guy Michael McDowell over most other people in the field. And we've got 10 laps to go, and Austin Hill still up there inside the top few here. Yeah, if Chase wins, no one gets in. Yeah, yep, the win and you're in could end up messing this up for both of our guys, Ty Gibbs and Mike McDowell and AJ Allmendinger and everybody else around that cut line. But especially now that Bubba's, for the most part, sealed himself. Now, if Bubba has a bad day, if Bubba, say, finishes dead last at these next two races, he could still fall out of that 15th spot and potentially be in the danger zone, but should be a much easier spot for him, though. Oh, you're a Denny fan, too. Okay, so yeah. No, you're definitely not rooting for Chase, but yeah. Yep, fun times. Let's say, hey, at least we both know our drivers ain't winning the championship this year. Because Mike McDowell not winning it, Denny Hamlin not winning it. My other guy, Kyle Busch, I'd hate to say it, but I don't see Kyle Busch winning the championship in his first year away from Joe Gibbs Racing. Although I wouldn't be surprised to see him, especially the way he's running that number 8 car so far. I wouldn't be surprised if he ends up going and running very well. But it's just about being able to clutch up, and so far in his career, Denny Hamlin has not had that. Yeah, Bubba's not good at road course races, although his record at this specific road course, the Indy road course, hasn't been that bad. So, now, granted, we haven't had enough races here, and this has been my argument, but me and a friend, we've talked about this a few times, is that I don't think we've had enough races at Indy to really count an average finish at the Indy Roval as anything. I think Denny's a contender. The problem is he fails to deliver more than FedEx. I mean, what happened to Sheldon Creed? Oh, he just ran wide. Okay, he lost a spot to Brett Moffitt, but luckily he didn't end up spinning anybody. But yeah, that's the thing. Denny will be in contention a lot, but the problem is when you can't finish the job, it doesn't really matter at that point. So Sheldon Creed versus Moffitt here for 10th. Oh, Chandler Smith. Oh, I thought he stopped on the racetrack. He was in the runoff area. But yeah. So here we go. Here we go. Oh, we got another car off track. The number 2 or the 02 of Blaine Perkins is off track. But yeah, right now it's a. Let's say we got 7 laps to go. Come on, let's get this thing to the checkers under the green flag. And I need Austin Hill and Sheldon Creed to swap spots because again, so close. Oh, that's a lot of sparks. This is not good. Yeah, debris on the track. We're gonna see a yellow here. I have no doubts here. Debris caution here after contact with the 43, whoever that is. Is that Ryan Ellis? Who's 43 today? I can't keep track of the Xfinity Series rotational cars. Yeah, that's Ryan Ellis today. For some reason, I think he's actually a full-timer here, but yeah, that's a lot of debris on the track. We actually have stayed green, though, so far. No penalties thus far, but certainly looked like it could have been. I would like to see one more restart, but honestly, Ty Gibbs has earned this win if we don't have another yellow. Yeah, Ryan Ellis running that number 43. I'm pretty sure he's a full-timer. I mean, I see him in that car all the time, but there's just so many rotational cars in Xfinity, it's hard to keep track of them all. But yeah, right now though, Ty Gibbs, he's won this race if we don't get a caution. Because I don't see Allmendinger suddenly finding a burst of speed to run back 3 seconds, 4 seconds of gap here. So here we go. Let's see. Austin Hill, can he just not be in the top 5 right now, please? I need him 8th or worse here. Come on. Although, granted, it doesn't really matter if Creed doesn't get up there and have a shot, which is why I want to see the restart. Because if Creed gets another shot on a restart, we may have an interesting finish in terms of my pick'em game. But yeah. So here we go. Let's see. Let's see what we got here. I'm going to say Allgaier running very well, but Allgaier just not able to get up there. I'm kind of surprised Cole Custer has been stuck in neutral the second half of this race. So we may not see another yellow the rest of this race, but here we go, getting ready. Oh, is that Chandler Smith dragging more smoke out there? Hopefully that's not going to be another. And it looks like it's only when he gets on the brakes, but problem is you're on the brakes so much you're gonna either blow out your tire, or at the very least you're gonna be causing people to think you're gonna blow out a tire, and they're gonna be very sketchy around you. But 5 laps to go here. We gotta make it 5 laps. That's all we need to do if we want to see this race go green to the checkers. And there's not really anybody. Oh, we got a spin! John Hunter Nemechek gets punted. And is that going to be a caution flag, or are we going to stay green here again? John Hunter Nemechek's got to be very upset at this point, but it looks like we're staying green. And John Hunter Nemechek gets punted. Who did it this time? Oh, Kaz Gralla slides out there, comes back, rejoins the track. Oh! And as he's rejoining the track, he just wipes out the 20. So the 26, is that Kaz Gralla? Yeah, that's Kaz Gralla. Connor Mosak's the other car. But yeah. Yeah, the 20 could have given a little bit more room, especially knowing that he's got a car re-entering the track. But I feel like as a driver, once you hit that grass, it's your responsibility as you get back on track to take care. Although, honestly, he didn't swerve too much to get back on the track. He only got 2 tires off in the dirt, so hard to really say that was his fault or anything. I'm going to Parker Clearman trying to gain another spot here on Kaz Gralla. That'll be a spot that Creed could potentially gain too, as Creed goes up to 9th place here as after Nemechek spins. Creed could get up to 8th. I just don't know how much further up he can get. I'm kind of surprised that wasn't a caution, because NASCAR loves throwing gimmick yellows when it really matters to try and spice up the racing. So here we go. Oh! I'm not sure what they just did there, but that was weird with the camera. I thought they just turned off the light filter and it was nearly pitch black, and it's like, did I just watch them literally turn the lights off, even though there aren't lights at this track? But wow, Ty Gibbs has a 5.5 second lead here at the Indy Road Course. All right, here we go. Ooh, Parker Clearman gets to the back bumper of Kaz Gralla. That's not good. If he's going to start putting the bumper to him, that might spin him out here. Yeah, the camera angle's not the best when it comes to the NASCAR team, but honestly, when it comes to making tracks look a lot brighter than they are, I remember in New Hampshire a couple years ago when they had that race that ended due to darkness. And Amarola won. Those cameras were doing a lot of work to make the race look brighter than it is. So here we go. So Clearman got by him. now Casgrala's got Sheldon Creed breathing down his neck too, so it's going to be tight, but again, 3 laps to go. All we need to do is get to the white flag, and the race would end under a caution in a situation. Now, if we see a yellow here, that could be a big factor. And as we get ready for the left-right chicane, that's a very popular spot so far for stuff to go wrong. But those two get through it, no problem. So, I'm curious to see what would happen if we did get a yellow, but I don't know. This race has gone green flag to this point. I don't see us getting another yellow. Not unless someone intentionally wipes out somebody else. Oh, yeah, there we go. The bump and run here for, Sheldon Creed. He's not waiting around at this point. He's putting the bumper right to him. He's going to take 8th place. I don't remember if it was 8th or if they needed 7th for Sheldon Creed. But again, that's kind of all a moot point because Austin Hill up in the 4th spot is going to end up messing my picks up anyway. Unless Austin Hill goes off course, which would be crazy, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it. But right now, Ty Gibbs absolutely running well here. Looking for his 3rd win on a road course in the NASCAR Xfinity Series. Or looking for win number 4, sorry. Win number 4 on a road course. And he's finished top 10 in 9 of his 14 starts so far. About to be 10 out of 15. So he's done very well at the road course in Xfinity for Ty Gibbs. And that's why I don't think it's a done deal that McDowell will be able to gain those 3 points back at the road courses alone. But if he can stay within striking distance, Daytona very well could break well for him. And oh, there we go. Allmendinger drops outside of the top 2. That's not good either. And Sam Mayer putting a masterclass on here. Found a weakness in Allmendinger's game and manages to take advantage here. So, AJ Allmendinger to 3rd place here. Austin Hill going to try and take that top spot. And, man, everything kind of falls apart here as Ty Gibbs takes the white flag. Last lap, he's got an 8-second lead. Nobody's catching Ty Gibbs here. So the question is, what happens with Allmendinger and Hill? Those are my big questions here. Can Allmendinger get by Mayer? Can Hill spin out or miss a corner here and end up dropping spots? That'd be great. If I could get both of those things, we'd be in some business. But yeah. So here we go. Let's see. Ty Gibbs, though, I mean, man, he's putting on a masterclass driving level here. So let's see. Say right now, again, they're only showing the 19 car. I'd love to see what the battle for 2nd or 3rd looks like. But yeah, right now it's about a 3-4 second gap. It looks like between Hill and Allgaier. So. Unless Hill messes up for himself, I think Hill's got this one in the bag for a 4th place finish. So here we go. Final couple of corners here for Ty Gibbs. And it's going to be Ty Gibbs coming off of the final corner here. Race number 15 and win number 4 for Ty Gibbs on a road course in the NASCAR Xfinity Series. Swears all the way down just to get a little bit of water on the tires for whatever reason. And here we go. We got some rain on the lens too, so it looks like this race is ending just at about the right time here. And let's see. Oh, Clearman and Creed battling it out. And Allmendinger comes home 3rd, so yep, my pick'em got busted, so. Bummer, but hey, you know what? We were very close, so good job to Ty Gibbs winning the race. Oh, he's already doing burnouts. What? I'm gonna say, Custer, Clearman, Creed, Casgrala, Moffitt. Okay, not bad picks. Was a whole lot closer than I was in the truck race to having a win. But yeah, here we go. Man, that was a pretty good race, though, honestly. For a road course race, especially, there was actually action pretty much the entire way through. So, as per usual, we're gonna go and do a quick rundown through the entire the NASCAR finishing grid here. Let's see. So Ty Gibbs in the number 19, obviously coming home first. I think we've said enough about him. First win of the season for him, as he continues to slide. Then you got Sam Mayer in the one car finishing second. Third, AJ Allmendinger. We've talked about it. Austin Hill, fourth place. We've talked about him. Great drives from those two. Justin Allgaier coming home to finish fifth. Very good day for him. Cole Custer, kind of surprised to see him finish sixth place here. Parker Kligerman, seventh. Sheldon Creed comes home eighth. Ninth place for Kaz Gralla. 10th, Brett Moffitt. 11th for Alex LeBay in the number 35 car. That's kind of the first big one that really surprised me, because we saw Moffitt. We talked about Moffitt battling for 10th place. Riley Herbst 12th. Not a great day for him, but he should be in position to make the playoffs regardless. John Hunter Nemechek, a terrible day that he managed to salvage a 13th place finish out of. Josh Berry, still winless on the Xfinity season. He's going to be looking to try and get a win here before the playoffs. Finishes 14th today. Sage Karam out of the IndyCar paddock comes home 15th here today. Jeb Burton in the 27 comes home 16th. Parker Retzloff, his teammate, comes home 17th. Balicki finishes in the 18th position. Jeremy Clemens 19th, and rounding out your top 20, it's Kyle Weatherman. And another big burnout here from Ty Gibbs, looking up at the TV here. Brandon Jones, an abysmal day, finishes 21st. Not the worst junior motorsports car, though, because Miguel Paludo comes home 22nd. Another, surprisingly bad day for Miguel. And Anthony Alfredo comes home in the 78, comes home 23rd. 24th was Preston Pardis in the number 50 car. Brendan Poole comes home rounding out your top 25. Connor Mosack 26th, and the last car on lead lap. Daniel Hemrick, Sammy Smith, both finishing one lap down. Bit disappointing for those two. Ryan Ellis in the 43 comes home 29th. Kyle Sieg in the 28, driving for his family team, comes home 30th. Then you got Blaine Perkins, Ryan Sieg, Williams, Chandler Smith, and Joe Graff Jr. rounding out the top 35. And then the final three drivers who made the field today, Andre Castro, Ross Chastain, and Brad Perez ends up rounding out the drivers in the NASCAR Xfinity Series race from the Pennzoil 150 here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, leave a like on the video. Subscribe if you guys are new so you guys don't miss any future videos or live streams. We'll be live again tomorrow at 2:30 Eastern, and I won't be late to that one. So we'll be back for that one. But until next time, hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next video. Live stream, whatever you guys decide to do with the rest of your day. Have a great day, everybody, and goodbye!